Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Charlestown Races here on Saturday. It is April the 18th, 2015. And look at today's 12th race from Charlestown, what is the 7th edition of the Charlestown Classic Grade 2 event. $1.5 million to go for 4-year-olds and upwards, traveling a mile and a half around the bowling track. 3 turns to go, so it's going to be a tough race for some of these horses that never ran the bowling track. 9 horses going to post here, and I'm going to do exact here, 4, 6, 7 exact box here. I have shared belief on my ticket. That is the 4 shared belief. 2 to 5, Mike Smith. First start out of California. That's the biggest question with this horse. Second biggest question is going around the bull ring. So hopefully, can handle it. I'm not that confident with this horse today. Last start, San Diego Park Mile and a Quarter on March 7th. And San Diego Handicap won easily by 4 1/4 lengths. A very easy win that day. He led 4 wide and was winning out that day. Moreno, who finished second that day, had a really good run, I have to say. Um, then at San Diego Mama, you can San Antonio Invitational on February 7th at San Diego Park. About a 1.5 lengths behind, in front of California Chrome, excuse me. Had a 3 wide bid, led at 16 pole, and very game that day. And then ending out these stakes at San Diego 7 furlongs, won by neck. Led 4 wide past the 8 hole, very game that thing. And then, all know what happened in the Breeze Cup Classic where he got screwed at the start, finished fourth that day. Um, I don't know if that's because he got screwed at the start, or maybe just he wasn't the best horse. I'm still not convinced. But I did get really screwed. Um, so I'm gonna go with this horse here. Workout Golden Gate Fields, 4 furlong workout, 51 to 4, ninth best out of 10 that day. And 6 furlong workout Golden Gate, 114 and 3, first best out of 3 that day. So gonna go with this one. I'm also gonna go with the 6 Moreno, 72. Could actually still run in a non-winners of 3 race. Um, so he only won 3 races. Last time out the fairgrounds, a mile and an eighth at in the New Orleans handicap on March the 28th. Finished third by half length. Joe Talma was on that day for the first time. It was 3 to 4 wide at the turns and led past the 16th hole, and the horse just came back. Watch the replay. Came back again. Today gets to Cornelio Velasquez for the first time. This horse seems every start this horse gets a different jockey. Unless 4 starts has a different jockey. Then Sandy Handicap at March 7th at San Diego Park. He was second behind Shared Relief that day. Bob was starting led second that day. He was the definite second place finisher that day, no questions about that. And then the Breeze Cup Classic got screwed at the start by finishing 14th place that day by 36.5 lengths. I think he actually had some bone spurs. Could be wrong, something like that. Had to get surgery between that after that race. Slammed at the start and had was steady and just very ranked that day. He was probably going to be the lead that day, but it really wasn't. Didn't get to that day. And then Jack Club Gold Cup at Belmont Park, Mount Quarter. We all know what happened that day too. Finished fourth by 7 lengths. He got disqualified to ninth. Clipped heels at the 5.5 from home, and it caused Wicked Strong to fall off. Rajiv Mirage to fall off Wicked Strong that day. So that race out. Um, but this horse really had a good summer campaign, I must say. Finished second in the Woodward at Saratoga. Won the Whitney, the $1.5 million Whitney. So, love Saratoga. So, she goes back for the Whitney this summer. Watch out for this one. And then the Suburban finished second this year at Belmont, behind, in front of Zevo. And finished third was Prairie Release. So, this horse has been running against top A horses, classic horses. So, watch out for this one. This one could really, if he gets a good pace, could go off with it. So, 7-2, a second choice here. Going with this one. I'm also going with the 7, a bit of a long shot here, 12-1, General Arad. 12-1, John Velasquez. Todd Fletcher is the trainer, making the second start from Todd Fletcher after transferring from the Mike Maker farm. Last time out, first start, like I said, Todd Fletcher, mile 16th, March 7th, in Challenger handicap 60,000. Won easily by 64 lengths that day. Hit a bit 3 wide and was just winning out that day. And then at Gulfstream Park, last start for Mike Maker. On January 14th, 7 furlongs, an optional payment. Optional payment price $62,000 that day. Finished fourth by 3 1/4 lengths, just a heavy favorite. He was 5 wide to turn, just had no late game that day. Had that horse needed to start that day. And then in Belmont Park, mile and a half on June the 7th in Belmont Stakes. Finished 7 by 5 1/4 lengths at 34-1. 4 to 3 wide turns. His first and prompted the 2 path that day. Between that January 14th start and June 7th start, just had a 6-month layoff, so it was well freshened up. Ran last year's Triple Crown, all 3 races. How rare is that in the past few years? A lot of horses did that. Finished 4th in last year's Preakness, finished 11th in last year's Derby, 3rd in the Florida Derby, and finished 2nd in the Fountain of Youth last year. But this horse has workouts. Palm Beach 5-furlong workout 102 flat that day, and 5-furlong workout Palm Beach 101 and 1, third best out of 6 that day. So this has been working okay. Biggest question again with this horse is boring, going through around 3 turns. Moreno, my other horse, Moreno, has done that against. Ran at Charlestown, finished 3rd last year. So gonna go with this one. So Cavalry's race number 12 from Charlestown. I'm gonna go with the 467. I'm gonna go with 6 my top pick. I think you can really get away from this one today. Get away from Sheriff Elite today. So good luck to all.